What is going on YouTube? Hiddenback making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we're going to be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as XRP to US dollar. We're also going to be looking at Dudex as well as the current coin market cap. So as you guys know, some very interesting movements we've been tracking on the current market. And if you remember in yesterday's video, I discussed and I almost drew out a pattern that we should be tracking. As you can see, I drew it in the thumbnail here. We started to hit what appears to be a resistance on Bitcoin's weekly charts. And it looks to me like we're probably going to start to see some more bearish market right now, ultimately leading to a bullish breakout. But for right now, some sort of bearish consolidation or correction to the downside. I'd like to specifically show you guys this. It's starting to appear right now in most of the charts, and I would like to take a little bit of time today to discuss what exactly is going to be happening. Otherwise, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up. We just broke 15.1k subscribers on our way to 20,000, and follow me on Twitter at CryptoVOfficial. This way, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can DM me over there. But without further ado, let's jump into today's episode. So before we jump into the video, I've been saying for the past couple of days that I would like to do the giveaway. This week I had to transfer some Bitcoin around, but it's finally done, and now I'm ready to do the giveaway. So as you guys can see on the screen, the Crypto Influencers $200 Bitcoin giveaway, we have over 2,600 almost 2,681 entries, and we have 1,727 people to make those 2,600 entries. So it's a simple, this is the first time I'm using this website, but I believe it's as simple as clicking draw a winner, and let's do that. One winner, allow repeat winner. Winner is unpicked with 533 potential users that can win. Let's draw it. We're going to allow one. Boom. Let's do this and let's see who was the winner. So right here, we have the winner. Definitely make sure to reach out to me. Email me at cryptovofficial@gmail.com, cryptotvofficial@gmail.com. You can find that all in the description down below. But you have entered and you have won, so definitely reach out to me, John Listato. Otherwise, let's jump into the rest of the video. As you guys can see, the current coin market cap is fairly down, but we're starting to see a lot of, correlation. We're seeing a lot of constant sideways trading. We're not really seeing any big movements right now. This is what I was anticipating. As you guys know, Bitcoin has hit its top resistance. We can look at this on the weekly right here. You can see for the most part it has hit its resistance with the downtrend, and now it's starting to consolidate lower. So what I'm ultimately anticipating is that this is the farthest it was going to go. It broke through current resistances. Currently we're acting as supports, but the problem relies in the fact that we're starting to consolidate lower. We fell lower. We're starting to use the $8,900 as a resistance, and there's a good chance we'll probably head even lower down. I do believe the way this chart has been moving is there's a good chance we'll probably use the support as a way to head up even higher. You can see what I mean by higher lows, as we've had since March, mid-March, these higher lows being set, 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's a good chance we'll probably hit a fifth as we fall lower. Obviously, $7,800 looks to be the best support, as it is probably going to cross the middle moving averages, as you can see right here. The same time we have this cross right here with support. Good chance we'll bounce off that and start to consolidate back up, retesting closer to $9,200 instead of $9,600. So there's a good chance we'll probably head here within the next few days, probably by the end of May ultimately, but I do believe we're going to slowly see consolidation upwards, maybe short term as in the next couple of days, probably some consolidation down before we see that jump. Ultimately, a huge shout out to everybody who has been signing up to my Patreon and getting all the information over there. Patreon is where I share all of my trades specifically, so in regards to now, there's a good chance we'll probably short this down to $7,800 as we are overbought on probably all the cryptocurrencies. So if you're interested in checking this out, there is a link in the description to my Patreon. And I've also linked Dudex, what I use to short cryptocurrency, in the description down below. As you guys know, when the time is right, which will probably be in the next couple of hours, if not days, let's see what happens. There's a ton of uncertainty right now. Absolutely a ton of uncertainty as we trade out sideways. There's a very good chance we'll fall back down to $7,800. It's going to be about $1,000 drop. It's going to be very crazy and very fast, but there is a ton of uncertainty in this market right now, and there's a good chance we'll probably see that pull to the downside happen very soon, and we'll use Dudex to short that crypto. Now you can see there seems to be some sort of wick and support at 8,500. So if we played it conservative and set a buy-in order closer to 83 or 83.50, there's a good chance we can short that on the way down. Very simple, set a limit price. It will only clear when the price is retested. Quantity, let's do $3,000. You can see a notional value of 0.35, but because I'm using 10 times leverage, I actually can use more than what's available in my current Bitcoin wallet. Simple as selling short, and it will post the second you reach that limit order. Once that limit order fills, you'll be entered in the trade. So it's that simple, very easy to use Dudex. I do talk more about my specific trades on my Patreon. I like to keep that there because it's a way for me to do like more live updates than on YouTube. But specifically, I do believe for you guys, there's a good chance we're going to start to see this. As these middle moving averages cross right here, we're probably going to pop back up. So anticipate a short to the downside right now. Markets are a little bit oversaturated. They need to see the consolidation. We've been seeing it in Ethereum and a lot of the other cryptocurrencies. What I'm talking about, the uptrend, the higher lows being retested. There's a good chance, like I said, as we're seeing today, we'll bottom out here, use this as a support to set a new higher low, and then ultimately head back up to retest that resistance. That is specifically on Bitcoin closer to 226 dollars. So we're seeing that consolidation happen. It looks like it's very good for Ethereum. I think another couple days of consolidation back down. When we can close a candle instead of a wick lower to here, then we'll probably start to head back up. Now looking at the other cryptocurrencies like XRP, we're seeing the consolidation. I've been saying this since yesterday. We needed the bounce. That's what we saw. We got rejected once again off of the top resistance, which we can see on XRP is right here. And obviously, we're probably going to slowly come back down to the uptrend, to the higher lows. We'll probably set a new higher low as we retest the middle moving average. We'll slowly retest here, hit around 20 cents, and then bounce back up, consolidate into 22 cents towards the end of May, like majority of the cryptocurrencies are doing. And then we'll probably see that pop. But regardless of the fact, we should be able to make profit off of which either or direction that we're going to see. I told you guys Dudex just added or is going to be adding Ethereum, and most likely XRP is probably in a forecast too, since they've added most of the other cryptocurrencies. So anticipate being the possibilities are there. Consider the possibilities of being able to short XRP on Dudex, but I do like to talk about this on XRP because I know there are other websites where you can short XRP, but I'm anticipating some more consolidation back down. I think the rest of the market is filled with consolidation. I think that's what's needed. You can see even on Litecoin that we're seeing consolidation. We hit this middle moving average and it seems like we're rejecting it. So there's a very good chance we'll fall lower and consolidate either back down all the way to the uptrend right here, setting a new higher low, or we'll trade sideways out a little bit longer because as we know, the $46 support has been, a previous resistance in the past and it's playing off quite well. But at the moment, there's a ton of uncertainty. But what I do believe for most of the currencies, especially Bitcoin, is that it looks like it wants to head lower. With that being said, if we spend a little more attention to Bitcoin, there's a good chance we'll probably see the consolidation happen within the next few days. I mean, it seems like the bulls are winning towards the bears right now because we're having a lot of uncertainty and we're having some very strong wicks right here. So this is definitely a price to be messed with. And as you guys can see on the 4-hour, we're having a lot of sideways movement. We're not really seeing the price, break bullish or break bearish like we've seen in the past. This sideways movement as we're flatlined out pretty much on the 50 relative strength indicator on the 4-hour is a good signal and a good sign. We're probably going to see a big move. You guys can see the resistance right here. It's holding extremely strong. So you guys have to prepare yourself. Pay close attention. Obviously, if we extend ourselves outwards and look at this weekly chart, you guys can clearly see the massive resistance and the massive support that is forming on Bitcoin. And it seems very unlikely that we're going to break this downtrend. If we do, as you can see in the past, it's pretty much just wicks. So there is still money to be made, but short term, there is that possibility of breaking above there. Long term, there's probably a better chance that we're going to consolidate lower. A good chance we'll probably fall back down to support here. So, I mean, I'm pretty much, long Bitcoin to see some lows that we haven't seen in quite some time. Regardless of the fact, when you look at Bitcoin on the weekly charts, we're setting higher lows and we're setting lower highs. So ultimately, these are going to come to a point. This ends closer to, I would say, end of March of 2021. And then that at some point is going to get a ton of volume and we're going to have to figure out which direction we want to break to. Are we going to see a bullish break to the upside, a bearish one to the downside? But regardless of the fact, there is still money to be made inside of here. We could still see that consolidation lower, pull up here, see that consolidation play out, and then we could expect to see that break. But these charts from $9,500 down to $5,600 is a $4,000 move within Bitcoin, and that is something we can capitalize on. So otherwise, that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up. Remember, if you won the giveaway, make sure to reach out to me on pretty much Twitter, or you can reach out to me on my email. That's preferable, so we can keep that private. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure to follow me. Like I said, follow my Twitter at CryptoVOfficial, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.